Okay, hi you guys, Dawn Gehring here. And today I want to show you how you can place an order. And I'm also going to talk to you about the loyalty rewards program and what it is and why you want to use it because it's amazing. So you want to sign into your account, first of all, at doterra.com. And I'm here. So I'm going to go to login. And right here, you will put your member ID and your password. And you should have received both of these in an email that you received when you first enrolled. And if you didn't, or you forgot what it is, your ID is, or you can't find it, let me know if you're on my team and I can look up your ID for you. The password I can't really help you out with, but you can always select this option right here to help you and get logged in. Also down here, you will see there's live chat. So you can certainly use that for some extra help if you need it. But I'm going to go and click login. And now I'm at my main shopping screen. So your screen should look the same, and you may get a little pop-up that offers you some educational guidance. And I do recommend going through that. It's actually pretty useful. I think it takes you to doTERRA University. So there's some great information there. Today, what I'm going to do is put you into right here. There's two options: create a one-time order or create a new loyalty order, or you can edit an existing loyalty order. You see, I have one already made. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the steps to create a new loyalty order, and then I will also show you how to do a one-time order. The new loyalty rewards order is a monthly recurring order. However, don't panic. You're not tied into ordering the same products every month. You can change it. You can add to it. You can take things off of it. It's totally customizable. You can completely delete the whole thing if you need to. Although I'm going to warn you against doing that, and I'll tell you why later. For now, let's go ahead and click Create New Loyalty Order. So you'll see that it asks you for a date. And today's date just so happens to be October 30th. And so that's why it's showing October. What I'm going to do is select a date in November. And you'll see that there's two different color options here, the purple and the green, or sort of greenish, yellowish. So the purple are dates that you can select that are on or before the 15th of the month. And the reason that's important is for any time you place a loyalty rewards order that is 125 PV or higher, and I'll explain PV in a minute, just suffice it to say dollars. Anytime you place a 125 PV order or higher, you'll see that it explains it right here. You will receive the free product of the month, which is pretty cool. This month, the free product of the month was a 5 ml bottle of On Guard. So totally worth it. We all need our On Guard, right? And that is only on or before the 15th. So that's why it's showing these purple dates. Any date after that is got this highlight of the greenish highlight, you can select. You will not receive the free product of the month, even if your order is 125 PV or higher. Now, there's a lot of other dates here that are not highlighted. You can always go in and edit your order later. And you can also have the option to ship it at any time, and we'll go through that as well. So say you select your date to be the 13th, but on the 3rd, you're ready to place your order. You can go in, edit it, and process it right away. So it's pretty flexible. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and select the 13th, and I'm going to save it and shop. So now it's going to let me add products to my cart. So I'm going to go in, and I really like taking, and I recommend everybody take, the Lifelong Vitality Pack or the Daily Nutrient Pack. So I'm going to add this to my cart. And when I do that, it's going to allow me to add a few extra items at a huge savings. And this is something I order every single month. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to add a Terrazyme. You'll notice that normally it's $37.50 and I can add it for only $20. And this is a digestive enzyme. So if you have any digestive support you need, I highly recommend it. I'm going to add a Mito 2 Max, which is a natural energy supplement, instead of your Red Bulls, which are nasty and horrible for you. And I'm going to add the probiotic. It lets me pick 3. There's some other options here. I'm not going to go into too much detail on that right now. Sometimes I get this deep blue, which I really love for my feet. And I also order the kids' vitamins occasionally. I have stocked up recently, so I don't need any this month. So I'm going to hit continue, and it will tell me that it added them to my cart. There we go. And you'll see up here, it says I have 4 items in my cart: the daily nutrient pack, the Mito 2 Max, the Terrazyme, and the probiotic. So I'm going to get away from that, and I'm just going to go back to the main shop products page. And let's say I also really like I'm going to get some of this for my son. This is the HD Clear Foaming Face Wash. And then what else do I need? For myself, I like this face wash. Let's add that. And then let's get some oils. I'm just going to throw a few on here. Let's get some Digestin. Let me see where we're at. So right now, I have plenty. I don't even need all of this. Okay, so let's review the loyalty rewards order, and I'll explain what we're looking at here. Give it a second. It's thinking. It's kind of slow today. Okay, there we go. So I can actually take something off and still get the free product. So what this means, what I'm looking at, you'll see for every product there is a dollar amount and a PV amount. You really want to pay attention to that PV amount. Over here, you see the total PV for this order is $157. And here's the dollar amount for this order. In order to get the free product, I need a PV of 125. So I can actually take a little bit. I can take, 27 off of this order and still qualify for the free. I'll just drop that right there. So my total PV is still 132, which is still enough to qualify me for the free product. And you see that it added it here. I don't know what November's free product is yet. They don't announce that until the first of the month. So I have no way to know what it's going to be, but it will be added, whatever it is. So I now have my loyalty rewards order set up. I have my supplements and the optional items that are reduced. I have some face wash and I have an oil. And a few other things I want to point out on this screen. You always want to click for personal consumption. And the reason for that is you will be taxed at the wholesale price when this is checkmarked, which is what you want. If this is not checkmarked, you will be taxed at the retail price, and that's for people who are selling it in a retail establishment or selling the oils for retail price. The other thing I like to do, and I really recommend everybody think about doing this, is donate $1 to Healing Hands. If you don't know about Healing Hands, it is doTERRA's charity foundation, and 100% of the proceeds go towards the people who need it. Most recently, Healing Hands Foundation helped out in Houston and Florida after the hurricanes in the United States. They also were in Nepal after the devastating earthquakes there. They're still there helping out in Nepal, actually. So those are just a couple examples. And I always tell everyone, you're really not going to notice that dollar. And if every single person who places a doTERRA order every month adds $1 to their order, just think about how much help doTERRA would be able to provide to those who need it. That dollar can go a really long way towards making somebody else's life better. So I really encourage you to think about doing that. What else? So down here, you have your shipping methods. I generally choose the standard 2 to 3 day shipping. I'm pretty close to the doTERRA warehouse in Salt Lake City. I'm in Southern California, so it comes really quickly for me. I have even done the $25 shipping, and the reason is up here, you'll see where it says estimated shipping points earned. I'm getting 7 points back. So that's basically dollar for dollar. So $6.99, they just rounded up to 7. So I'm getting all of my shipping back. So regardless of the shipping method you choose, you will get all of it back into your account as points that you can spend later. Those will be deposited into your account on the 15th of the following month from when the order is placed. So that's pretty cool. The other really huge benefit, and this is where the loyalty rewards program really comes into play, is I'm going to be earning points on the total PV of my order. So you can see right here, it says estimated loyalty points earned. I'm going to get 39.6 points back. That's basically $39, you guys. So I'm at the 30% level right now because I've been doing this a while. Everybody starts out at 10%. And every 3 months that you place a 50 PV order or higher, that percentage can increase. So every 3 months, it will go up by 5%, up to a max of 30%. So if you placed a 100 PV order, for example, and you just enrolled, you're going to be getting $10 or 10 points back into your account to spend. And that's amazing. So especially once you get into the higher percentage back, right? So I'm getting 30% back on my order. That's a huge savings. So you can see down here, I actually have basically $400 to spend. These are points that I've received back for orders and shipping points. And to use those points, what you can do, I'll just show you an example. So right here, that's how many I'm ordering right here. See, it says use points. I want to pay for, I could order 3 and pay for, however many I want to with points. So that now got moved down here, and it's saying I'm getting charged $0 for that product. I'm not earning any points for that product either because I'm not paying for it. But I am getting it for free. Yay! That's one of the best and my most favorite things of the loyalty rewards program. So just you will notice you will get a $3 point redemption fee anytime you use points on an order. So I like to tell everybody to just save your points up and then just do one big order that uses all your points. That's kind of why I have so many built up here. I haven't used them, and that way you're not getting charged $3 every single order. I'm just going to go ahead and take this off for now. Okay, so that's kind of what the basics are of placing your loyalty rewards order. Now, keep in mind that other reasons the PV here is important. Like I said, if you place a 50 PV order or higher, that qualifies you for the percentage increase. If you want to just maintain your current percentage level, then you need to place a 1 to 49 PV order. What that means is, say, like, for example, I'm at the 30% level, or say you're at the 20% level. If you want to maintain that, you just need to order something, basically. If you cancel your LRP, loyalty rewards order, then you revert back to 10% and you will lose any points that you have not spent. So it's important to think about that. If you want to cancel your LRP, just make sure you spend your points first, because you will lose them. And you will also go back to 10%. So sometimes I tell people, if you are at like 20%, 30%, whatever percent, and you don't want to revert back to 10%, yet you don't want to place a big order that month, then just order something small. Some of the smallest items are like a bar of soap. There's lip balms. There's a Citrus Bliss hand lotion, that like a purse size one that I really like. Those are all 5 PV. So those are the lowest priced items they have, and those will qualify you to maintain your status and keep your points and keep your percentage level. I think those are the main things I wanted to talk about with that. The other reason PV is important here is if you are wanting to earn commissions, you need to place a 100 PV LRP or higher in 1 month in order to earn commissions. So that's really important there. And also for your Power of 3 bonus, anyone under you who places a 100 PV order, if you have 3 of them, you will get your $50 bonus. If you want more information about that, feel free to ask me, and I'm happy to go over it. I won't go into detail on that here, but that would be another reason the PV is important. And then sometimes they do quarterly promotions. I guess that would be every 3 months they do a promotion that is 200 PV. So this month, actually, the month of October, they did a special promotion where if you placed a 200 PV order, you received 3 full-size bottles of oil free, and those were Serenity, Citrus Bliss, and Balance. In the past, they've also done Deep Blue. Usually every Christmas, they do a free frankincense promotion. So that would be another reason the PV is important. So just be really careful not to confuse PV with the dollar amount. On oils, the PV is always the same as the price, the wholesale price of the oil. But on things like the supplements and the shakes and the beauty products, the PV is slightly lower than the wholesale cost. And that's just because they have to outsource some of that. So they can't have it be the same. So for now, I am going to, why won't it let me process it today? Have point items I'm paying for with points. I thought I deleted that. Let's just, okay, I'm going to say continue shopping. I think it's confused here. Review loyalty order. I don't have anything I'm paying for with points. Oh, down here is my payment method. There we go. That's why it's not letting me do it. Now I can either choose to save and process it on November 13th, which is that date I selected, or let's just say I want to go ahead and process it today. I can click that and it will take me to one more confirmation screen before I submit it. And I can say process now, or I can just cancel it and say, I'm not ready to do this. All right, so that's how you do your loyalty rewards order. I'm just gonna say cancel. And it's gonna take me back to the main screen. So let's say for some reason I want to just do a one-time order. And I can honestly say I don't think I've ever placed a one-time order. Maybe I have never done it. I always do a loyalty order. And the reason is because I want to get my discount back and my shipping back. So you can see that you can have multiple LRPs. You can delete the extras, like this is the one I just created right here. I can go in and delete everything off of it, and that will cancel that LRP as long as you keep one. You always want to have one there. But I will go ahead and show you how to do a one-time order. Like if you are only ordering one time a year, like you don't order every month, then I guess you would want to do a one-time order. So you click that and you go in and just add whatever products you want to your order. I'm just going to go ahead and add a couple here. Go up to my cart. I'm going to review the one-time order and basically just check out, process it and check out. Pretty straightforward, right? There's not much to this one. You can donate your healing hands and you want to select for personal consumption for taxes. And then I'm going to proceed to checkout and I can process it now. I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to cancel it for the sake of this demonstration. Okay, so that is how you can order. I hope that is helpful. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me and I'm happy to help. Bye. Have a great afternoon.